back to okay, so I record now. How do you know you're ready for me? Nothing changes except you change. How do you know you're ready for me? It's this may actually be the only question that I would ask. If it reaches the time that I don't get the answers that I need, then we're done with the class. No, I'm talking about this call. On this call right now, how do you know you're ready for me? Or how do you think you know you're ready for me? It's tricky. It's a tricky question, right? The question is getting you thinking. How do I answer the question? And that question is coming from somewhere, and that's where I'm taking you to. Okay, the question, good. I love that, Mr. Gary. I love that. And I am not surprised that you got it. Okay, I'm not surprised. Because why? You are the only one on the call right now who is prepared. To me, right now on this call, if I talk about preparation, you are the only one who looks prepared. Am I correct to everyone? All right. You can't be ready without being prepared. Is that correct? Do you guys agree with me? I'm going to take my time. If you answer me, fine. If you don't, fine. Can you be ready without being prepared? I don't know if I should type it. Can you be ready without being prepared? So if we are all in agreement, at the end of the day, Friday tells me I review you and I tell you why you're having a result and why you don't have a result, both on the physical part, on the mental part, on the spiritual part. The reason a lot of people are not having result because they don't expect result, and because the reason you don't expect result because you don't prepare for it. Just because you're joining sessions doesn't show you're prepared. What shows you're prepared is your heart, and the only expression of your heart is your actions, your works. Okay, your ability to follow instruction. So there is a call this morning. Did you wake up and told yourself you're going to attend this call this morning? If that is a yes, did you prepare for the call? If that is a yes, why don't you look prepared? So that's the next question. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And how you are getting your result is how you've done everything, whether unknown or known or unknown. You've been doing something a certain way, consciously or unconsciously, and that's feeding your result. Not your expectation, is your works, your actions. A simple rule we say every day on a mentorship call. The only way I know you're prepared as a student is when you show up, all right, prepared. And there's only one way I've told you over the months that I know you're prepared. What is that one way? Type it on the chat. I may not know if you're following my instruction on going 21 videos. I may not know if you're following my instructions on, doing the chat, spending. I may not know, but one thing I do know, you're prepared for me, all right? Only one way I know. Then the second way is you submit your result. The first way, you prepare for the class. There's only one way I know you prepare for the class. I need you guys typing in the chat. As obvious or unobvious as it is, it's serious, very serious. Because why? If I really want to groom you as a student, I have to make you a student. Okay, you can't treat me not as a mentor and you expect my result. If I am a mentor to you, if I am a coach to you, then you should allow me to give you a rule that you can follow. And the reason I need that rule followed is because that's the only way I'm confident that you respect me, all right? Or you respect the classes, the time that I put in the class. And you're really very serious with me. That one way is get into class. Just be in class. Be in class. And the only way I know you're in class is you are in class, not showing up. You are in class. You prepared for that class. You save time. You put every other thing aside. Okay. Now, I say there is an exception. What is that exception? I am at work. I can't turn on my video. The only way I'm going to know that it's not you coming up and I'm not seeing your video. The only way I'm knowing that before the session, it means you prepared. Before the session, you already typed it. Hey, I'm going to be present on today's class, but because I am at work, I won't be. It means you took it serious, you were prepared, and your heart was in it. I'm going to know. I see everybody showing up on the class unprepared. You do what you like. Okay, today, you see that today I'm serious about this because why? Today is review. And I'm marking an examination. All of the tests you guys have been doing this one day, I'm marking. Okay, and this is one way, unknown to you all right, you are not ready. Many of you. So the question is, why are you not ready? So let's deal with it from a personal point of view. For every one of you who have an excuse right now, okay, bring it up. Why are you not ready? Why is your camera so expensive? Why is your camera not on right now? Every one of you, I need an answer. I'll be prepared for the next answer after that. If it was a requirement for you to join the session, would your camera be on? I'll take my time. If you answer me, fine. If you don't answer me, it's okay. If it was a requirement for your camera to be on, would you miss the session? I'm going to make some of you co-hosts. So help me with admitting. Madam, please watch out for people that are joining. Sabu, also made the calls as well. Is a swollen eye, and I know the calls are recorded and uploaded sometimes. Okay, come on, Ailey. Okay, did I give you guys privilege to mute? I didn't. All right. So come on, you can unmute yourself.
Good morning, Coach.
Is this a reason or an excuse?
It's actually a reason because sometimes when I watch the videos on YouTube, I see people's videos. So I don't know. I have maybe I'm shy. I don't want to be seen in certain light. My background may not be the best all the time. So I don't want to be caught on fresh, basically.
Good. I like that. I like that. Should I call it? Like that reason you gave. So, do you think it's important?
If it is a compulsory something like we have to turn our cameras on, then what you said, which is preparation, has to be in place. I have to make preparations to turn my camera on.
That's what I wanted to hear. It means you are not prepared. You show up unprepared. there's something I'm using this to bring out for a lot of people. Don't mistake action or movement for progress. We live in a world where a lot of people are involved in certain things, but they don't know where they're going. They don't know why they're getting. And if you don't know where you're going and why you're doing what you're doing, you're never going to get the result. You just told me right now you watch videos, all right? It means you, at some point, you're intentional, okay? But you're not disciplined. And one of the things, consistency and discipline is what brings the result. Okay, so discipline is your ability to give yourself a set of rules and you follow through. Discipline is also the ability to be given a set of rules and you follow through. Can you say you're a disciplined person right now in Pearl Nation?
I'm 80% there.
Who's giving you that 80%?
I am actually patting myself on the back because it's been tough.
All right. Yeah, I like the fact that you're patting yourself, but the reality is the simple instructions put you up for the big action you're going to take on our way. All right, the simple instructions, like showing up 5 minutes before time. When did you show up for the session?
9:02.
Does that show you're prepared?
That was because my alarm is 9:55. I was trying to connect my network.
Okay, does that show you're prepared?
So setting light, but if it's not enough, I definitely make more preparations. I take accountability.
Do you think it's enough?
Seeing it now, it is not.
So if I didn't do this, that's how you'll be doing it every day, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how you're doing it. You don't show up with your camera. Today I just decided to hit on it. You don't show up. You don't show up with your camera. I don't even think I remember how your face looked. Okay. I don't think have I seen you once on camera?
Yes, I have turned my camera one time.
One time. Okay, good. So it means that's why I don't remember you. Okay. So I don't have a mental picture of you in my prayers. Okay. As you just laughed, right? But that's serious. Okay. This goes beyond. This goes beyond. This is a coach. All right. It's either I'm a coach to you or I'm a mentor. All right. Which am I to you?
You've been my mentor for the past 2 years.
How do you know I am your mentor?
I don't miss your lives. And if I miss them, I rewatch them on your IG before I started Pewat.
Does that make me your mentor?
Yes, because I do take your advice and I do take your mentorship calls serious.
Okay. Do you follow my instructions?
I'm a very lazy person, I have to admit.
That's where the problem is. Okay? That's where the problem is. You have the character, but you don't have the will. Okay? You cannot say you've accepted this now of laziness. And you think if you set up a project right now, you're going to fail because you're lazy, because that is how you think. All right. And the truth is, just because you're intentional about having my result or following my or getting into my environment doesn't make me, all right, your mentor. Okay. But the truth is, what you admire, you will possess over a period of time. But these are key things. The reason you're here. So before now, you follow me at a distance. So there should be something different from you following me closely. Am I correct? Ellie may be on screen right now, but I'm actually talking to everyone. Okay. I'm using us right now as a yardstick to the unpreparedness that we carry sometimes that we don't know. Okay. Sometimes you're pursuing, there's something to spark you to the next level of your work. That's one of the things I'm trying to ignite. We ignore it. Simple work ethics. Okay. I would never. This is one of the things I do. My mindset. There is no call that my coach or my mentor would attend that he is going to attend before me. That's a mindset. He doesn't show up before me. If my mentor shows up before me, am I prepared? Do you think I'm prepared?
No.
Let's type it on the chat. Okay. Am I intentional? Does that show good work attitude? If I'm showing up on a class, I'm showing up after the class. Like, if I'm showing up on time, okay, that is poor work ethics. If the class is 9 o'clock and I show up at 9 o'clock, it shows I'm poor in my work ethics. Unless there is a reason. Unless there is a reason, okay, I shouldn't be in class less 5 minutes before time, unless there's a reason. So the question is, everyone, there's 16 people on this call. At 9 o'clock, we only had 3 people. Every one of you who showed up later, okay, do you think there was a viable reason for showing up when you showed up? Every one of you. You just showed up strolling in. There was no intention, because there's an intention, you would have been here before time. Am I correct? Okay. Your camera would have been on, because that's a rule. It's a rule. All right. When it comes to my mentorship to you, one of my requirements, I may not say it every day because I don't want to be nagging, I don't want to be complaining, I don't want to be beating, but it's actually a rule for you to show up in class. When I say show up in class, it means I need your presence. All right. And I also said, not that it's a requirement for you to join the class, okay? But it is what is needed for me to know you are in class. So if you are not in class, let me know. You can join the class, but let me know you are not in class, because you're working. You're in a place where you can put up your camera right now, okay? That it means you are accountable. Am I making sense? Because if you're not accountable to me, I am not accountable to you, even if I show up to you to teach you, but I'm not accountable. It's your choice for me to be accountable. Why do you think the accountability group is serious right now? How many of you can tell me why you think it's serious right now? Let me know in the chat. The accountability group right now, why do you guys think it's serious? It's getting more serious right now. No. 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 Likely close. It is serious right now because I give you an instruction and you show me you follow the instructions. And if I know you're accountable to my instruction, I'm accountable to your growth. The only way I can be accountable to your growth as a mentor and a coach, okay, is when I give you a set of rules and you follow through, then I compliment you. If not, I'm just going to train at my wheel. Just do what I'm just going to show you guys the picture of success. But connecting is not going to be there. The reason you are in my mentorship is to be able to connect with me. And for me to connect with you, you have to be accountable to me. Am I making sense? And what is accountability? Just understanding the instructions and being available 100%. So I may not be able to put my video on, doesn't mean I am not following the instructions. But if you're not going to put your video on, there should be something you should do. What's that thing? Let me know in the chat. I told you guys there are times I'll come out. Communicate. It means it shows other people. Just imagine, okay? We're having a session and there's every one of us putting up our video. And someone comes in, their video is not on. What's going to happen? You guys talk to me. Their video is not on. What's going to happen? And they go on the group. They saw every time there is a session, before a session, they are seeing everybody, some people put in, oh, please, I'm at work right now. Okay, I won't be able to put on my video. Please permit me. Okay, everybody, before they join the call, they see that, oh, well, what's going to happen to that person? It's going to bring a consciousness that there's a certain culture. One of the things you guys don't know is that you're not helping. You help the work of a coach and mentor just by you following instruction. I don't need to say this every day. It could be a culture that tells other people this is what we do. I don't need to say we need to put our camera on. I don't even need to say it. But if you follow it, guess what's going to happen? Other people are going to follow it. Do you guys agree with me? Put I agree. It means I'm not going to be stressed like this. Just by you following instructions, you help the work of a coach. You help the interest of a coach or a mentor. Okay, the reason I'm saying it right now, so you guys know something. I'm not just bringing this because this is what I wanted to do, but sometimes we need to be involved in consciousness. What you don't know, you can't change. And sometimes the things you think you're pursuing are just tertiary. Primary things is your intention. Nothing changes outside of intention. In fact, your intentions take care of 70% of anything you want to change. So if I am coming to a class that is, this is trading, we have 2 classes in a week that is trading mentorship, Mondays and Friday. Okay, trading. So you want to be a successful trader with Kendry and you're not serious about Mondays and Friday, come on, what are you doing? It means you're not intentional. You show up at 9:05, 9:00. What does that speak? It speaks volume. You didn't prepare last night for this call. If you prepared, if you knew you were going to join this call, guess what's going to happen? If you knew you were going to join this call, what would you expect from this call? I need everybody typing it in the chat right now. What would you expect from this call if you knew you were going to join this call? I think I need to get water. Water, please. No, not Valley. It's not a call. It's not a call. Valley is not the answer. You know, this is supposed to be coming with speed. If you're looking for it in your head, it means you don't understand what this call is for. Mentoring for you? This is a call I mentor you. It's the review of work and it's the review of everything you've done over the week. So you're showing up on this call, your tip are told like this because you know, all right, you show up on this call uncomfortable. True or true? All right. It's not a peace call. You guys, because why? Okay, just imagine you are doing a very important exam or a project, and this is your day of review. They're going to review you. Your first review, you ought to be very cautious of your first review. What's going to be your first? Would you know that you want to be reviewed and you show up late? You show up late. And show up undressed. You show up undressed, show up like a discipline. Because why? You are on the picture. Already you failed the review. Okay? See, don't give up on your work. Don't give up. See, one way I know you've given up on you, but you don't know you're giving up on you is the fact that you don't take the things that are major. You take the things that are major as minor. That's why you say how you dress is how you are dressed. Okay, so I see all of your dressing to this call and I say, wow. So there was no intention last night. You didn't actually sleep knowing you're going to join a session this morning. And that session is all going to be, Kendry is going to hit me with questions like, what did I do this week? And I would have nothing to say. Only that alone should make you before the night. Okay, what was the instruction Kendry gave this week? Okay, he said draw 2 shots. I've not drawn my 2 shots. I'll just go and draw. Do you know what intentions mean? You guys are sleeping and you don't have the pillow of intention. How? How can I get you to where I am if I ignore the things that I did and I'm not telling you? How? Is it possible to get my result without understanding what I did to get the result? Your proof of intention is your work. You can't just be sure. Do you know, it's like it's waste. The worst thing to do is to waste time. Showing up on my class unprepared is waste of time. Okay? It's waste. You're wasting. Do you know what you're doing right now? Okay? Do you know what we're doing? This is actually value. You guys understand this is value. What I'm doing now is beneficial to you because it's making you understand, but it's actually a waste of time. Because there are certain things I plan on doing today, right now, just like in every class, there are certain things I plan on doing. Do you know that we are 40 minutes in, we've not done those things? Is that actually a waste of time? Have we made progress today? And whose fault is it that we've not made progress today? And if we didn't make progress today, we didn't have a complete week. All right? There's a certain consciousness that speaks your intention. You're not conscious about your works, how you feel about what you're doing. If you think this is just an environment where you come and collect signals and learn as you like, it is okay. You can. Don't attend these sessions. Do you guys understand me? Okay. If everybody needs to attend this session, it's rather have 5 people attending this session. I know in Pewat Nation, there are only 5 people that are serious and intentional. Do you guys understand what I just said? So when you don't attend, I know you're not up to this class yet. But if you really want me to be a mentor to you, okay, that is intentional and connective with you, this is one way. Mondays and now is one way I can intentional. I control the charts here, okay? Not you, not how you want. You can show up on Tuesday how you like. You can show up on Monday morning calls how you like. But on Monday evening calls, okay, and on Friday calls, don't attend if you're not serious with me. Okay, going forward. Does that make a statement? Because what will happen is you'd have drained my energy out for 40 minutes. And sometimes it goes beyond, because there are certain things I actually want to deal with now that is connected to this. All right. If I continue dealing with it, we'll not even have 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay. It just takes 4 weeks to make a month. It takes 16 weeks to make 3 months. Some of you have been here, you've been doing this for weeks. And you're wondering why your result is not aligned. Are you going to pass a school's exam if you don't do the examination, if you don't go to the classroom to do the examination and the mark you? Is there a way you're going to get a certificate? Are you going to graduate from a school, an institution? So why are you treating this like it's not an institution? Because you're never going to graduate. Okay. So my accountability center right now is where I mark your result and you graduate. Anybody that is not there is not a student. There are a lot of people that get into school that don't get into class. There are a lot of people that get into class that don't do exam. Do you guys agree with me? What category are you right now? Find yourself and make changes. Okay? Because I desire your result as much as you need the result for yourself. You can't show up. This is serious. You can't show up in a class unintended. Don't. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's a bad attitude that you show up in a class unintended. Like some of you are your alarm that gets you into class. Very bad attitude. How many of you are here? Your alarm got you in. Just be honest. Okay. If you are still at the level, it's your alarm that gets you in. You are a baby in learning. It's not a bad thing, but it becomes, if it's not a nature, it means you're not intentional. Right now, my phone is off. When I wake up, I don't need an alarm to wake up. I need an alarm to wake up a certain time or to be conscious a certain time, but I don't need an alarm to wake up. Okay, to join a session, you don't need an alarm. a certain time. So what happens over time? I want to tell you what happens over time. Now, I just even realized, okay, that it's not I wake up automatically around 4, between 4 and 4:30. Nothing, if I sleep around 3:39, I'll wake up around this 30 minutes window. Nothing on earth will not make, unless I'm drugged. So the reason I set my alarm at 4:59 or 4:55 is because I am now awake. Okay, I can't stay from 4 to 5, so I have to use the alarm to wake up that certain time because I'm already awake. So, but sometimes I just stay in the bed, and when I stay in the bed, I can do. So I need the. It's not the waking. How am I waking up by 4? How? I've done it over a period of time. My system understands that I wake up. So even if I don't want to wake up, it wakes me up. That's maturity. Am I making sense? That's growth. Your system data you. There's a data analysis. If you know that there is a session, if you have the timetable, every one of you have the timetable. If you don't, it's on the recording and resource, unless you're a new person you just joined yesterday or 2 days ago. Okay, if you have the timetable, you write it out, and you know first you set alarm for them. And when you set an alarm, what time do you set alarm for calls? Is it 10 minutes or exact time? You guys tell me right now. This is one thing we have to do on this call. This is the only thing we have to do on this call. So this is one way I can reflect. Bad timing. So, Ailey, do you know why your video is not on? For you to take your bath or wash your hair or prepare your arena, is 5 minutes going to be enough? Yes or no? Is 5 minutes going to be enough for you to take your bath, watch your hair, look good for camera, prepare your environment? Is 5 minutes going to be enough? That's why you're not prepared. That's why you don't join prepared. That's why you're not intentional, because you only took the alarm to wake you up. You did not set the alarm to prepare you. I set alarm, all right, 30 minutes before. If I'm going to have a class at 5:30, 4:55 is my alarm. Because why? Have you ever seen me on the call? I look tattered. Do you think I wake up like this? I can't allow you see me. My eyes are drooling. I have to wake up and prime myself to be active. And the only few times, because of baby action, the only few times maybe within sleep, that I'll wake up, I'll just wash my face, and you see my eyes swollen. You need 10 to 15 minutes for your eyes, your face to catch up from sleep, and your body to be ready for action. You need 10 to 15 minutes. So you have to wake up, say your prayer, say your meditations. All right. If you can do a little bit on body movement, even though exercise, move. Because why? It primes your body to be ready for what you want to do. That's intention. You can't get into that class and not demand something from yourself. You demand, for everything you've done, you would demand something. What's that? I need to get this training because I prepared for it. Am I making sense? There's a part of you that will demand. Every sense of you will be ready to learn. Because why? You prepared. You gave some time. You gave some actions. You're not just show up and you're here, okay, and you're just listening. No, there'll be, you would want to ask questions. If I'm being too fast, you tell me, Kenry, please don't be, you're too fast. Come back. I need that. Because why? You prepared for it. Am I making sense? Are you seeing a difference in preparation? Just preparation changes everything. I will not give you another instructions that you would miss, because why? You are prepared for it. So if you're waking up with alarm, wake up 30 minutes before and prepare for the class. Know your camera is going to be on. If your background is not too good, get a virtual background. Forget about your background. So, okay, my background is not good. We don't care about your background, but if you care about it, use a virtual background. If you don't, ask how to. It's very easy. Okay, you click on your camera. All right, you go, you see virtual background. There's an arrow on your camera. You see virtual background. select. You can put an image of your virtual background. I can keep, as I'm here right now, I have virtual background. I can keep changing it. I can blur it. All right. I can put this. 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 Okay. Are you guys seeing my background changing? Are you seeing anything behind me? No. So we don't need your background. But this shows me you're ready. Am I making sense? If you can't do this with me, sorry. How do I know you can watch the videos 21 times? How do I know why you are not on the accountability class? Showing up, it's everything. Okay, I need us to work on this. All right, let's work on. How many of you are ready to work on this? Okay, tell yourself you never attend any session without preparing for the session. If you could just change that, I guarantee your results can start showing up. Okay, you're going to start showing up because these are primary things. The consciousness that I have someone overseeing me, I have a responsibility to show up in class, I have a responsibility to do my test and submit them, not just do them, submit them. A lot of you, you're working. I know you're working. I know you're interested, okay, but you don't know you're interested. The only way you know you're interested is when you partner with me. Okay. Every one of you on the accountability group right now, has your confidence level in trading increased? Yes or no? Why? Why did they increase? Maybe you don't know, I'll tell you. Why? That's not why it increased. Can I guys on? You've been practicing before now. Eyes over you. You will never do any, there is no way, it's automatic intention. You will never submit anything without an intention that someone's going to look at it. It can't happen. That I spike your intention. The fact that you're going to come and submit something knows you are intentional about what you want to submit, true or true. That's why I tell you the power of intention. You don't know how big it is. It increases your confidence. You can see how intention have increased your confidence. The fact that I got you into that room and now you responded, you can't show up with, okay, I just marked the chat. I saw the other day, all right, Mr. Alex put a chat and I was like, what is this? Okay. And he said, oh, I didn't know, all right. And boom, he changed it immediately, all right. Consciousness. And look at what followed, the result followed after. Are you joking? Okay. You think we're joking? He knew when I was like, for real, what's this? He knew immediately. I said, whoa, he responded quickly. Because why? Intentions. You can't, even if you make a mistake, you're going to, oh, this is not what you'd explain. All right. You can't have it. You can't have that anywhere. I can't have it. I cannot be thinking you're doing well without a place. And that's why I created that place. So everything you do there is intentional. Only intentional students are there. Every other student that is not there is not intentional. It doesn't mean you're not serious. Intentions and serious are two different things. Okay. Everybody in Powered Nation is serious. Okay. But the only way you can be successful from seriousness is your intentions. And your intention is based on your work. All right. Are we going to make changes to this? You guys promise that you're going to make changes to this. I promise. All right. I told you guys we're going to have an interesting day. I never knew this was going to be the interest of the day, but we're also going to have an interesting day. It's serious. What I just did right today is the only day I can do this. I can't even do it on Monday because on Monday I'm supposed to review what the assignments are going to be this week. I'm going to review it on Monday. What everything you guys are putting, I'm going to review. I'm still going to do some today. All right, which is going to make this call a little longer. Okay. I am very intentional about every detail of your success. It's very, very key. This is the one thing I owe to you. Okay, I owe this to you. So I'm very intentional about it. I can't let it slide because why? I am not like, if you get it, get it. If you don't get it, after all, your time is reading. I'm not like that. In fact, I don't want you to pay your next subscription if you wasted this last subscription. Okay. I don't, because why? You're stressing me out. Am I being honest? You're stressing me out and you are delaying people that are serious. Am I correct? Because there are people who are serious on this call. They don't deserve this long time. They just stayed on this call listening to you, all right, being trained. Am I correct? Am I being fair? Okay. This is not fair to some people that they stayed on this call. Do you know some people paid, like they paid time. They took time. It's a sacrifice to be on this call. For some people, it's a sacrifice. Okay. The fact that it is not their fault and they're just here listening to what you should have done because they know I cannot ignore, but now it's about you. It's not fair on them. Do you guys agree with me? Some people can take excuse for this 1 hour just to come and learn what it is they want to learn. And all we just did right now is to talk about your indiscipline. Do you think it is fair to them? Yes or no? All right. I want to learn to manage time, but the only way I can do that is if you help me. That's why I actually now made it a rule. Let it be a rule. If you are not intentional, don't join this session. If it's only 5 people that join this session, first, the 5 people have their video on, or there is an excuse on the call that, okay, my video cannot be on. All right, they showed up before time. They showed up 5 minutes. The moment I click the open call, I want to see everybody there. They are waiting for me. Do you know how I'm going to feel? There's a feeling that I'm going to have. Wow, everybody, everybody, wow, so man, beautiful. And the next thing I come in, I'm not going to be waiting for people, affirmation straight. Do you know we're missing trades also? There are certain, do you know if we show up on the class early before time, we can do our affirmation and we can cash trade at 9 o'clock or 10 or whatever. Do you guys know that? If we show up before time, we can cash it o'clock, so we don't have to wait for 15. Most time I will just talk to wait for 15 before we catch a trade. If we're trading, maybe on binary. But if we show up, imagine we're showing up 10 minutes before time, we can take all of those 10 minutes, all right, and we just do our formation and we'll finish the call on time. True or true? Do you guys agree with me? We'll finish calls on time. We spend so much time waiting for people. And it's a motivation for me when I see people and I'm training. I'm not seeing people, it's distracting. Someone is joining, I'm pressing this. Someone is joining, I'm pressing this. I'm making calls. It's all a delay. All right? Let's change all these things. We can. All right, good. You know that there are some classes you join. You can't even go late to those classes. All right. So I think I've been able to touch on that. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath now, Kenbri. It's hard. Stress a lot. It's really stressful. But sometimes I just have to allow myself to do this. Okay. What progress have you made this week personally? All right. What progress have you made this week? I need a few of you to respond to that in the chat. Okay. What progress? Did you see progress this week? All right, I'm excited about the answers. Okay, I don't want to show the chat yet. But on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you on the concept strategy? Prince Omo, you're at 4. That's incredible. You just started. You're at 4. That's amazing. Okay. Do you have any, Ailey, do you have any assignment on the accountability chart? Because what I want to do is, anyone who's still having a challenge, I want to deal with it. Okay. Where is accountability? Okay. I gave an assignment yesterday. How many of you did it? This should have sold. AUDJPY should have sold. Did it sell? Because this is a sell area. This is a good concept. Very beautiful concept. It should have sold. AUDJPY, Mr. Boy, did it sell?
Yes, it sold. It sold a bit. It sold a bit. I mean, it went down about say about 30, 40 pips, then reversed. Now,
did it buy here?
No, it didn't get there. It didn't get there. It reversed. Much higher. It bought from the higher one. Yes. No, the lower one. Lower one. Yes, bought there. Yes, bought around there again. And now it's broken the concepts at the moment. There's a very strong pull on JPY.
Okay. All right. We're going to look at that. I want to be able to, Ailey, all right, you have your concept. Let me look at your concept. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So you're going to sell here. This is beautiful. This is AUD card. Okay, you did well. Okay, so what's your outcome here? I believe that, did the market get there? Did the market get there? Are you there with me? Is this, do you all agree that this is a beautiful concept? It's perfect. You got your zones, you got your, don't second guess yourself. Concept strategy is basic, it's easy. Okay, it's the price action that you may, the price action and entry will differ over time, but the concept is always easy. The basic is sell the demand, buy the support. How do you sell? If this market gets here right now and rejects, it doesn't break above, it breaks above invalid, you find the next concept. Okay, you have to wait for the next concept. But if it touches, all right, and rejects, that's valid. It touches the concept, touches the zone, valid. All you need is a sell candle, either on hourly or 4 hour. You get in, put your stop loss. Now your stop loss is going to be above this, or you just have to take this high. However, okay, your stop loss is going to be naturally your stop loss should be above the next high. Okay, so this, if you take a trade here, the next high is this. Okay, so if your stop loss is 100 pips, just go to your pip calculator, put 1% at 100 pips. It will tell you what loss size to use. Okay, it means you have to wait for 100 pips or to get 1-to-1, or however you want to just slice it. But that is the code of entry. Does that make sense, Ailey? Does it look better now? Don't second guess yourself. The more you begin to practice the entries, the more your confidence level is going to grow. But you did well on this. All right, this is 100% good concept. All right, 100%, nothing else. Okay, did the market get there? You didn't answer me. Did the market get there yet? I want to be looking at it from the chart. Okay, Ailey, where are you? It's your result I'm marking right now. You should be live with me. Your mic should be on. Did your market get there?
Yes, it did.
Okay, your network kicked you out. All right. Okay, so what was it? They did reject or broke above?
All of those terms I don't know how to use. That is my problem with chatting.
All of those
Terms like breaking out of the zone and coming back in, where to enter. I know how to mark up the chart. I don't know where to enter. The only place I know where to enter is when it aligns with the particular trend and the zone.
Okay, so let me get something out of you first. What is the route to enter the trade?
The video I watched last night, it said break. If he breaks and he opens above the zone, we can
Which
take
video is
it.
that?
Okay, I have it. I wrote it on my book. I have to be sure.
Okay, so for you to sell a concept, where do you sell a where do you sell a concept?
At the zone.
Zone and what?
The trend. I think when it aligns with the trend. Okay.
I need someone to paste, okay, the action point of the concept strategy. You guys paste it on the chat. So let's help Ailey out. You did well. How come you did this beautiful thing, all right, and you don't understand the entry, the rule of entry? Because it's also in the video. Okay, so you got this first one. You identify the highs. Okay. No. It's not even this. Okay, pause this. Then I mean, the entry. Okay. The rule of entry. You guys post it. Okay, so let me stop sharing and share I'll go on AUD card right now. Safari, this my Chrome. Okay, it's Chrome. Nah! Can you see how stubborn this market did? Can you see how this market played out? Stupid moves took away the entry from us. But can you see how powerful the concept is? But took away entry from us. Okay, it didn't really touch the concept, but that was very, very close. That was the zone of the concept, but it didn't really touch, which means we still have an opportunity to actually get in. So I'm just going to use this to reflect. All right. So let's say this is my concept right now. Okay. We buy the demand of the concept and you said the supply of the concept. Does that make sense, Ailey? So the question, did you get what I said? So what's the demand? The floor, the zone. The floor is the demand. The zone below is the demand. While the ceiling, the resistance, the supply, all right, is the sell. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? You understand that, right? Okay, so like your AUD card, this is your supply. Okay, so this is the supply of the concept. The trend is the concept. Okay, then the zone, you find a zone that is a ceiling that interferes, that connects with the trend. That is your supply area for the sell. So here right now, this is my supply area. This is where I'm going to sell USD JPY, and this is where I'm going to buy USD JPY. Okay, so at what point do I buy? The market has to touch the concept, which is the supply and the trend. The zone, okay, and that's the demand, which is the zone, and the concept, which is the trend. If it hits it, that's signal. That's a signal for buy. Then what's the next thing? It's just only one thing you need. What's the next thing? You guys type it on the chat. What's the confirmation you're using? Confirmation is an English word. Beautiful. Okay, you need a green, look at the detail. It's not just closing above. You need a green candle on the hourly or 4 hourly, 4 hourly, closing inside of the concept. Okay, you need a green candle closing inside, not below. Above for a buy, below for a sell. Okay, on top of the concept, you need a green candle, either another 15 minutes. Okay, are you guys getting this? If you see that, what do? You wait for Cambry to call the trade. You wait for Cambry to call the trade. Or you ask Cambry, is he ready? Or you go on the group to see this thing have broken and it has what do we do? Is that what you do? What do you do? You guys are not typing it because you're even scared of typing it. You still need validation for typing the answer. You take a buy. You click buy. You calculate your stop loss. What's going to be your stop loss? The next zone. So if I was going to take here, the next sell zone, or I would have been here. Okay, I'll put my stop loss here. If I buy here, my stop loss is going to be here because this is the next low. Does that make sense? It's actually good when it's a 4-hour low. So that area is not a 4-hour low. Yeah, but I could take that because there's a red candle that I could take out below this. If I buy here, stop loss below this. Okay, I can leave my take profit to the next. If you want to swing it to the next, but don't forget 1-to-1 is always take profit 1-to-1. All right, 1-to-1 means I give you 30 pips, I take 30 pips as my TP1. Okay, and I can leave the other trade to be open. Ailey, does this make sense now for the buy? Ask another question. Is this green candle is this green candle confirmation for both sell and buy? I'm trying to look at what green candle are you referring to? So I want to say, okay, so if this trade now didn't really hit the complete concept, it hit the concept but didn't hit the zone. So it was a 90% ready trade. All right, we wouldn't have gotten in. So if it hit the concept and it closes a green candle, but you don't try to enter a candle like this. This is gone. Okay, this is far gone. You have to enter a candle above somewhere around here. If it has gone too far, it means okay, and that's why I told you potential. So let's say the trade hits here and gone as far as here. If you enter the trade here, know this is your resistance. So between here and here, you don't want to execute between here and here. It's too poor. So you have to get in. You have to pray. You have to look out for a trade that hits and execute the concept a little above so that your potential is wide enough for you to risk. Does that make sense? If a trade has gone too far like this, it's dangerous. It's moved. It's moved all of the potential you're supposed to take. All of the potential is taking it away just by that confirmation. You don't have to enter the trade if the potential is no more rich. Okay. CJ said, please, coach, if analysis on 4-hour or 1 hour, can you use the 15? I believe I've answered that question, right? I just answered the question. Have I answered the question? What was the confirmation that I gave? Everyone, what was the confirmation that I gave for you to enter the trade? CJ, did I say 1 hour or 4 hours? CJ, did I say 1 hour or 4 hours? You can't ask me a question and mute on me. CJ, are you there? Your network threw you off. Or you shook your head and you're thinking I saw your head. You see why it's very, very important that your video is on. It's stressing me right now to assume or no. Okay, you see the way Mr. Gary is there right now. If I ask a question, Gary shakes his head, I'll know he has answered the question. If I ask a question and Boye shakes his head, I know he doesn't even need to type. It's easy communication when I see your face and I see your eyes. See, the eyes is the gateway to the spirit. I'm not seeing your eyes right now, but all of you are seeing the gateway to my heart. Okay. Okay, it was off. I knew, I thought as much. Are you all learning from what we're doing? Okay. CJ, are you back? Oluwa CJ, are you back? All right. I said when I gave the confirmation, what time frame did I give the confirmation for you to enter the trade? You can unmute yourself. What's happening, CJ? Okay. You guys are making this video very long. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have ended the first part before I started this part so that it's easier for you to catch up. Okay, all right, come forward. So CJ is off right now. I think maybe he's off again. But for anyone, just for the answer of that question, I don't fancy a 15-minute entry. Okay, I've never fancied it before. But if you want to practice, it's your concept now, it's your skill set now. If you want to practice it, document it, take trades on 15 minutes, see the result, and take trades on 1 hour, see the result, take trades on 4 hours, see the result. You're going to understand. I don't need to tell you which one to take. Your result will tell you. Do you guys understand? Your result will tell you. If a trade confirms on the 15 minutes, you can enter on the 15 minutes. Okay? 15 minutes is not bad. But you did the analysis. If you see, let me tell you one thing. The concept on 4 hours and the concept of 1 hour are not the same. So if I did the concept on a 4-hour time frame, I can enter on an hourly, it's fine. Okay, but it's actually better to enter on a 4-hour closing because why? I did the concept, the candle measures up to, the formation was set on 4 hours, which means the activation is supposed to be on 4 hours. Okay. But if you belittle the time, you're going to belittle your results. Yes, it may move. Before a 4-hour we get to 4-hour closing, you must have moved 15 minutes. So if you enter on the 15 minutes, you must have gotten a better entry. But the confirmation of a 4-hour closing is not the same confirmation of a 15. A 15-hour can close by. A 1 hour can close by. But if a 4-hour closes as a sell, you're done. That trade is gone. Nothing can make that is gone. You cannot swing with a 15 minutes. All right, unless it closes on a 4-hour. If a trade closes on a 4-hour, you can buy the trade for 5 days because that's a swing. All right, most of the time when it closes on 4-hour, I can show you over and over again. Okay, you need patience for 4-hour trade. So that's why we gave 1 hour. All right, for you to get in 1 hour. Let's see how it goes. But you see, most times a trade does not really move on the 1 hour you consolidate, but until it closes on the 4 hour, that's when it will move. All right. Because 4 hours is a confirmation for what? A swing, 100% and above. You're targeting big moves. Okay. Did we all get that? That confirmation, did we all get that? Put 10 on the chart. So don't second guess yourself. And if you have to try 15 minutes, try, document it over a period of 10, 20 to 50 trades. See your result. If it's good to you, you cannot get in. You don't need my answer now to get in. You now have your reason to get in because you have your document. Okay. So I gave you guys this yesterday and I gave you guys this yesterday. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, oh man. Okay, can you see why it's important to not mess with the concept? Okay. This is loading. How many of you now see? Wow, it almost hit my TP. Sheesh. I'm still on this trade on my second trade, though I've actually closed out 50% of the second trade. Okay, but let me show you guys this. See, can you now see why I told you guys not to mess with the concept? You must sell below the concept. Can you see how this invalidated what? This is a proof. This is price trap. This actually played the upper zone price trap. Boom, boom, close. And this is a show of a very strong bullish move right now. But it doesn't have potential because it's going to start selling from here. So that's what I'm looking at from this. I mean, this is going to take a while. Price trap may play here. If this candle rejects here and opens a 4-hour closing, or done with GJ, it's a sell. All right, it's a sell. It's going to sell it down here for us to have a major move up here. That's what's going to happen. That's the next price action. This actually is the next price action. But since it has gone this far up, it's going to probably retest. Since it broke this zone, it has not retested it. All right, a strong retest. Well, this was a short retest, close. Well, it did, but major. The daily does not retest the daily. So if it retests right now and closes a daily below this zone, it has retested in 1 hour. This is not a 4 hour. Let me see. Honestly. I think that's a 4 hour retest. Okay. It has not really retested. So if it retests on this 4 hour and closes a 4 hour below, that's a confirmation of a sell. Price trap sell. All right. That's a price trap sell. You may do a drawdown up here. Okay. I just prayed this. Here is going to be a powerful sell. So I'd rather wait for this price trap. So you guys know this is also price trap. Break of zone, retest of zone. So this is going to be price trap 2.0. Okay. Concept. Everything is going to kill this trade down. Okay. Because why? It's a previous zone. Here's a previous zone and it's a previous ceiling. Yeah, though it's a little complicated zone though. But it's going to tap out. Nothing less than 200 pips is going to fall out of that trade. Okay, when it does that. So I'm thinking this trade is still going to pull up. Big potential here, but you may see a 4 hour closing here. If you catch a 4 hour closing, you can take it on your price trap account. Okay, just like if you guys notice how Mr. Alex took his trade. Okay, look at this trade. I want to show you guys something. It is not really concept, but it's actually pair what. It's a pair what idea, but not concept. Okay, he took the other route of break of a certain zone, retest of a certain zone. Am I correct, Alex? And that's how he took gold and he crushed gold. He crushed gold. That was a major milestone. Where's this guy? So you guys know, where's Mr. Alex chat? All right, so you guys see this right now. Okay, this is the concept. This is the zone. Okay, what he did, if you look here right now, price broke and retested here. That's price trap. He took the route of price trap. Okay, on that. Am I correct, Mr. Alex? And he dropped it down to the next zone. That is why I said, when you guys learn this thing, you will know your approach. And that is why, okay, I'm now teaching you the different entries so that you guys can combine it. If you're trading the concept, buy inside of the concept, but that doesn't mean there is not going to be trade outside of the concept. You just have to use Okay, break of zone, price action. Okay, if a market breaks a certain zone, retests that certain zone, that's momentum. Sell it down. But you're taking it on a type of account. The only thing I want you guys to do, don't make your account a dustbin. Anything goes. Have a certain strategy for a certain account so that your mind can be focused. Am I making sense?
Also, Coach, I looked at it. It was a good intersection as well because I had the initial concept, which is the bigger one. Then I had the smaller concept, and one that got broken. It was an intersection, and also it was a zone. So I knew that would be, it's either going to break either way. So the night before, I thought it was going to hold. So I did analysis to hold, and also if it broke down. So when I woke up in the morning, I didn't realize it'd gone the other way. So I had to wait for confirmation.
I get oh boy. I love it. So here was the smaller country the supply of this concept. But that is missing. My network is breaking.
It's okay now.
Hello? Yeah, it's okay now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you were saying because
I had the initial concept, which was the bigger line. Then I did another concept because I found there's another concept going the other way, right? So when the market broke that, I then realized it was an intersection because you had two concepts conflicting, and also there was a zone. That's right. And you had the zone there. So I thought, you know what? If this holds the night before, when I wake up in the morning, I'll go for a buy. But if it doesn't, then I know there's for the sell because obviously I knew gold was under pressure and the dollar index was strong. So when I saw that in the morning, I was like, okay, forget the buy, just wait for confirmation. And that's when the price action played out. And when I took it, I just had to hold it and just go for it. Even went down another 100 pips after I came out.
Did you wait for Kenry to give you a confirmation before you took the trade?
No. I already know Kenry's confirmation, so I apply that.
Practice it, and you've practiced over a period of time. You failed with it. You've messed up account. You've done it over a period, and your result have shown you, all right, that okay, this is good. All right, I just have to go for it. Yeah. A lot of people, one of the things you guys do that you don't realize is you are scared of practicing. If you're scared of practicing, you will never be confident of trading. Did you guys hear what I said? You heard it. You're scared of practicing, you will never be confident of trading. The reason you're thinking you're not confident of trading is because you're scared of practicing. Practice makes you grow. It's not joining. You can join my sessions for 10 years. You will never be confident of trading if you don't practice. Did you guys get that? Put 10 on the chat. Practice. Practice give you data for confidence. So you see some people, they are taking trades right now. Madam Ihioma will not ask me for confirmation. She has result on price trap. She may ask me for confirmation for concept in the beginning, but now, since she's heard the instruction and know how she can take, all she needs, do the same thing she did with price trap, get document, trade it like 10 times, repeat it like 5 times. There's no way you get 100 documented trades on a particular strategy that your confidence level is not going to be 100% yours. You don't need validation. You take the trade. Even if I say you're going to take it around this area, guess what? If it confirms with what you've taken over time, you will take it without mind. That's how confident is. Or because why? You don't need over a period of time. You've seen that. Okay? You've seen that. So are you guys having fun? We going over this chart right now. All right. So GJ, our next expectation on GJ is price action. It's not concept. Okay, our next expectation is price action. It's not concept. Concept is far away, but there's price action here. The market on a downtrend, we always said the previous floor. That's what Alex did. Okay, there was a zone. He sold the previous zone because the market was on a downtrend. So price action is the next one. Okay, if the market hits here I'm on a 4-hour time frame because this market is still bullish from a daily. One of the things you guys don't understand, the market went bearish for a long period of time. Now it has just started the bullish move. So you can see, and I've told you guys, one of the ways, though many of you have not learned this, but take your time. If a market sells a couple of days, watch. How long did this market start selling? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So GBP, JPY over the next 7 days, all right, will be on a bullish move. Okay, to complete 50%. 50% is going to be around here. 50% plus. Can you guys see price trap 2.0? Between here and here, this is 50%. All right. And there's also a psychological area around there. So if you push it to the psychological and reject, but our concept is below the psychological area, which means around that area is going to be a major sell. Not just major sell, it's also 50% of the bearish momentum. So it's going to buy for the next 7 days. If it completes that 7 days, meets that zone, meets that concept, you are joking. All right, this market is going to break all of this zone down if you complete that move. Okay, so I'm routing for that move. So the reason I'm telling you that is, even if it doesn't want to, so I know it's still going to go up, but another way you may know it will not go is if it rejects a 4-hour and closes a 4-hour below this zone, it's going to reject. So that is when you can take price action. Does that make sense? So this is a zone right now. So I'm only going to take price action when it closes 4 hours. That's going to be a good trade. It's going to be a good trade. If it closes the 182.7726, okay. Or the thing is, this market might push to the psychological area and drop. All right, but if that's not going to be a good place for me to sell it, because why? There's a zone around there, which means it's going to push there, sell here, 30 pips, only 30 pips potential. All right, so I would have to wait for it to break this zone, retest it before it's still the price action. So it may want to push me, the momentum may want to push it to the psychological area and sell that, but that may not happen this week anymore. So I will have to wait for next week. If next week breaks and retest this zone, we're going to sell next week on price action. Okay, so this is, are you guys loving the way I'm doing our trade right now? So inside of one chart, we have all our trades. We have price trap 1.0. We have price trap 2.0. Okay, we have Fibs, trend, Fibonacci, which is, come on now, what are you guys talking about? Are you not loving that in one setup can get all our trades? It's like a buffet. All right. So, man, I'm loving GJ right now. Hi. You guys miss this trade because you're not serious. Boy. All right. So, this is what we're going to be doing. We just get the chart, to get the buffet, and we'll serve it. Let me see. I told you guys, GU. All right, is coming to the concept. That may happen. Oh man. So okay, we have price distancing right now. So we need another zone. We need another zone. So here's a floor, here's a ceiling. We need something around here. Let me see. Yeah. No. Okay, so the concept is going to be here. If I'm taking this, because the price is already above where it's already past where we're supposed to. The interception point is here, but price is already past it, which means it's going to consolidate and start dropping from here. Unless, let me see. Yeah, this, okay. So this is a perfect floor. Okay. All right, so this is the interception point on GBP USD. Okay, previous floor had a slight ceiling here. The market gets there, you guys expect it's gonna happen today. Okay, but watch out, it may break because there's so much momentum on GBP right now. It may break. There's so much momentum. Let me show you guys where the market is going. But it's going to respect the concept. May not have much potential, but it's going to respect the concept. So yeah, it's not completed the move. This market is going all the way up here. If you see the sell, this is just a sell. So this is a sell. It sold how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a buy right now. So 5 days later, it's going to come back around here to do 50%. So this is just small price action. This is the big price action. Okay. So as much as I am looking at this, I am overseeing this. I know that it has a potential to sell. All right. But bigger potential to buy all the way here for us to have a major move. And if market comes here, that's going to be a strong head and a shoulder to drop down here. So while you're looking at this small move, this is just one day. And this day may even close as a sell. All right. And yeah, I'm just looking at that right now. On the weekly run, this market still has to go up. Okay. Because it did not break this low. So presently here right now, this is a floor and this is a new floor. So it has the potential to go up because it's looking trendy. Okay, it's trending upwards. All right, so that is one of the things we have to watch out for. So the potential on the sell is not much. Okay, the potential on the buy is crazy. There's more potential on the buy than the sell. So it may break all of this, but if it doesn't, just look out for the confirmation. If it hits here, this is it. If it hits here, so I'm gonna shift. But this is why I did the analysis and I told you this market was coming up here. Can you see it's almost there? All right, it's almost there. And it's crazy. What did it buy? It did price action. It broke this ceiling, all right, retested the ceiling, closed above, and it's going up. That's price action. That's one of the things I'm trying to get you guys to now start taking, even in the concept strategy. Okay, so the concept is the mother of all of our strategies. Are you guys excited about that? Yeah, so this is it. I just send it on the chat. How many of you have realized we've not missed all our concept trades have been 100%? True or true? Are you not wondering? It's a blessing that we have in our hands. Okay, let's just be faithful. Let's just be faithful. So that's about that. Those are the 3 things I want to show. Any questions so far? Is there anything? I had time for you guys today. Okay, I had time. Any question? To identify a zone, should it be a horizontal line or a rectangle? You can use any of them. I used a horizontal line now so that you're not trying to second guess if it's at the top of this thing, just one line. Okay, but you can use any.
Hello, coach.
Go ahead.
Okay, good morning. I want to ask this question. You know, I posted the question on the accountability last night.
Your voice should be loud. It's echoing.
Okay, maybe it's the nature of the place I am now. So my question is, sometimes I try to draw out my concepts on my chosen pair, but sometimes it seems the market structure at that particular moment is not ready for my concept. Like if you look at Euro USD now, maybe you can go to the chart of Euro USD. It has been on a downtrend.
I go to your chart. Did you send it?
No, like on this particular pair now, Euro USD has been on a downtrend. I tried.
All right, let me go
concept
to
hours chart, but it is not giving me. It is not aligning. So I want to know, because most times I have to draw out I don't have to be switching between pairs, looking for a currency pair that aligns with a concept I'm looking for, I have to stick to my particular pair. But sometimes my currency pair is not actually giving me the concept I need. It's not the market structure of that moment. It's not aligning with my concept. So what should I do at that particular moment?
I love that question. So this is Euro USD. The last time we drew Euro USD, it was supposed to buy from here the concept, which it did, and it just gave a little bit of move, then broke it. But at least that would have been a TP. That was the last time. I would say the next place is going to sell is here.
Okay.
And after here is here, which means there is no sell factor on this market till it gets here. Everything you're going to be looking at for is a buy. So EU doesn't really have a trade on concept now. Okay. So if you're trying to find trade, it's not giving you until you what? Update to make it clean. So if I have to look at this right now, I have to update it. Okay, so let me go on a 4-hour. You know, most times the reason we don't get our concept well is because we're trying to trade it intraday. The concept strategy is not an intraday strategy. It's a strategy, then you can intraday it, you can swing it, you can scalp it. It's a house. It's not an intraday strategy. It's not a swing strategy. It's a concept that you can use for anything. Do you understand? So it shows you if this market is good for what? If this market is good for this. So let's get this concept right now. All right, you agree with me? So let's get our 5 points. So you agree with me that this is the first one, right?
Yes, yes.
You agree with me? This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. All right, and this is the fifth one. Okay, these are major zones on the 4-hour. So let's do something right now. You see that this thing is as easy as you would want it. So this is what? The sell concept. You agree with me?
Yes.
Okay, and this, I could do this right now. 2 points. This is a buy concept. You agree with me? Okay. Do you agree with me? You're the one doing this. Yes. Okay. So the next thing is what? Let's get the zones. All right. So if this is going to be my sell concept, I need to get a floor around that area. That's a ceiling. Boom. Easy. Okay. So if this is going to be my next concept below, I have to go look for the zone. Let it load. All right, so let's look for a zone. So this is a floor. All right, that's where it bought now. After that zone, the next zone is somewhere around here. Okay, boom, that's it. Okay, it's a previous floor, another ceiling. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah. So there's a floor and there's a ceiling. Boom. That gives us what? Our next concept for what? A buy. Yeah, there may be another interception here, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, here. This is a floor. And it's a ceiling here. It's a floor here. Okay, that's a zone. All right. So that gives us what? 2 points. So that gives us 2 points. So where we're going to buy this market, we're going to buy here and we're going to buy here. So all I just need to do. So this is a buy point. And this is a buy point. Okay. The next thing is, this is a sell point. This is the seller's point we can get. All right. So based on concept, there is no price action. There is nothing for Euro USD. If it gets here, major sell concept. All right. Very simple. Is this not simple enough? Did this stress me to get this right now? I didn't get it because I want to trade today. I get it because this is what's going to give me what I'm going to trade any day. Okay. So what are the other things that can happen in USD JPY? It's a sell trend, which means a sell trend, I can look for a sell, right? So all I need to do, if I want to see price trap, there is price trap on this market. All right. So you look here right now, there's a floor, which is price action. All right. The market has broken. Since it broke this floor, it has not retested it, which means in the course of this market, there can be a sell here. So you that is an action trader, a day trader, okay, you want action in a day, you can actually look out for a sell here. But that is not the concept strategy. That's actually price action inside of the concept, which is what? If market consolidate and break a consolidation, it retests it, it's going to move. All right. The trade is always it's actually going to move. You may not even get there. All right. It's at 50% right now. And that's a flaw. So you may actually take the week and sell. But that's, yeah. So if the market hits here, I want it to come up here because that's where the force is. This is weak. Weak may not hold it that strong. Okay, but if you see start selling, that's price action. But it means if you're taking price action, you have a strategy of price action you're taking. So you have an account for it and you take it on that account. But if you don't want to be disturbed, you say it's concept you're looking for. This is concept I just gave you right now. This is the sell of the concept and this is the buy of the concept. Market's not around there. I don't have a trade on concept. Do you see it now?
I got it now.
You got it now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Gary, I know a lot of you got it right. That's what a lot of people do. You begin to tweak the concept to get to the trade. No, don't do that. Okay. Don't try to don't allow the concept, don't fix the concept to align with even sentiment. Because everything will change over time for the concept. Because the concept is the trend. What holds in this market? News could mess up, right? Technical analysis could play, but trend is strong. The market always responds to trend. Okay? So don't forget, the market will always come to you if you follow the concept. So now, but inside of the concept, you can now begin to find price action. If you look, I just did this right now. So on the 4-hour scale, this area, it means this zone is the previous floor of the downtrend, which means market anytime. So if you see 4-hour rejection on this zone right now, it's a sell factor. It means that could be what is selling it down to buy from here, okay, or from here. Okay. So if it's concept, you have an account for concept, wait for this area for a sell. If you have an account for price action account, you can sell this area, right? When it gives you. If you have an account for price trap, there is no price trap here, except, yes, this is also price trap because why? The market consolidated and broke. So this is the first time the market is coming in. So that's price trap, okay? And that's actually price trap plus 2.0 because it's 50% of the retracement and it has a previous ceiling. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chart if you got that. So this will fall on your price trap account and 2.0 price action, okay, which makes it, all right? Beautiful. Beautiful. I have, ladies and gentlemen, I have, what's that? What's time right now? Man, I've done almost 2 hours. I do not understand price trap. Can I skip it? You don't understand price trap? Do you want to understand price trap? How, okay. I want to ask, how can she understand price trap? What does she need to do to understand price trap? You guys type it on the chat. No. No. There is a video on price trap. Do you know where to get the video on price trap? There's a video on, not on YouTube, go on our recording and resources, okay? Get the video on what? Price trap. Now there is a video on price trap 2.0, okay? Then there is a video on trend thieves. Watch those videos. You understand everything that I've been talking about here. Okay? They're all on the resources. Fib trend, is it Fib trend and Fibonacci price action? Okay, that is actually a higher version of 2.0. They are all fused together, okay, to make up what we have as concept strategy right now. They're all fused together, okay? So that's about our time, okay? He said, can I use any time frame for this? Someone asked that question. Please, can I use any time frame for this? When you're practicing on your own, you can use 1 minute. Try it on 1 minute, try it on 2 minutes. But I'm not going to guarantee your result, because what am I teaching you? I'm teaching you on 4 hours and 1 hour. But you can use it, just test it out. Okay, see your result. I was advised to skip 2 strategies last night. By who? What was the advice?
I attended Coach Emmanuel's class, and he told me that I should, because I was trying to catch up with what he was teaching, and he told me to skip the classes if I'm already studying concept strategy. And I did not know until you just said that price trap and the concept strategy are intertwined right now.
Okay, so now you see a need. If you want to study, you have to downgrade to go study that one, because everything we're talking about now, there is a feed. Okay, concept strategy is the head of the strategy, but the strategy have body. Okay, so if you want to learn the body, you have to what you just first have to skip. Okay, is you have to skip that. You want to start at the top and go back to the bottom. All right, and start from the bottom. Understand what price trap is. Understand what price trap 2.0 is. Understand top to bottom analysis through the feed, trend, and Fibonacci. Understand those ones and begin to practice those ones. You're going to understand the concept easy. Okay, and you're going to find out that it's even more easier. It's the easiest of all of them, actually. True or true? Do you guys all agree that it's the easiest of all of them? But it carries all of them when you begin to break it down. And that's what I'm doing right now, okay? Because you guys have learned a lot. I'm beginning to break it down. But the basic is the easiest of all of them. So the of them all. All right. There's so much about the strategy that I've not even started. You know, I'm grateful to God. If you guys think I've started with this strategy, no. So I'm going to send something after this call. Let me give you guys an encouragement. Something to encourage you. We have been blessed. I am not on the good side of the market. What do I mean by that? I have a wealth that I am giving away right now. Most of you will not understand why I'm giving this away. Okay? The vision is to educate, to liberate. And my goal is not to make you my student, but to make you my result. Irrespective of you being in Pewat Nation, I take it as a privilege that you are in front of me to make you a result. So I'm giving you everything to make you a result. Because why? The result is the first stage. For many systems, trading is their goal. They want to make you a trader, but me, I don't want to make you a trader. Okay, I need to make you a trader for something. Some people said the education is their end goal. They said the education because they know that if you get the education, you're going to make money. How you're going to make money is not their business, because why? You're eventually going to make money if you know how to invest. So they don't know how to teach investing. I don't want to teach you investing. I want to make you an investor. If you guys understand where we're going, this is why I can teach you this wealth, because it's not the biggest of what I have to offer you. But if you're, how many of you are excited about what I'm doing right now? You are very excited that I'm teaching you. What I'm teaching you is mind-blowing. In fact, you guys have been through how many of you have been through so many systems, but you've never seen commitment at this level What I'm teaching you, there's no indicator, there is nothing to make. I'm teaching you the wealth of trading that many systems, they would have to prime it and put it as a blueprint to get you to this level. You'd have done so many things to get to this level, but I'm just giving it to you at the base. And that's why some of you don't appreciate it. And I don't care whether you appreciate it, but you're going to eventually, most of you would appreciate what I'm doing when you've lost it. You've quit. But if you quit this environment, doesn't mean you're going to quit Pay Nation. You may just quit Pay Nation. You may go find other systems. You finally realize what we're doing, okay, when you join other systems. Some of you are coming from other systems. Do you find the difference? Can you tell me that there's a difference between the system? I was an educator in IM Academy. Before I became an educator, I was a student. I have never find a strategy this revealing in the market. True. I'm an educator. I was first a student. This strategy is revealing. Every strategy we go through is just a part and bit of its play. That's why I said there is more to this, okay, that I'm bringing. This strategy houses strategy, but not because of Pay Nation. So you guys don't feel, I did this strategy and I made it open. Anybody can learn this concept of strategy. Why? I finally realized that if I have to make a change in the industry that is going to be a statement over the next 5 years, 10 years, I have to do something that other people are not willing to do. I have to show people that what they're really after is not what they should be after. Everybody is after the act of investing. Investing is really what people care about. You want over the next 2 years, you have portfolios that are working for you, that are making money for you. True. You want to sit on a vacation and you look at your portfolios, you can use one of your portfolios to pay for all of your bills. You want to be able to sit and money is working for you. Am I making sense? Isn't that what you really want? So trading, do you know why you're furious trading right now? You're so interested in trading is one thing that can give you that. Okay, but a lot of people are approaching it the wrong way. What we want to do in Pay Nation, okay, over the next part of the things you guys are going to be experiencing in our launch, we're going to be giving you guys a lot of details. And between now and our launch, I'm not supposed to be out here doing this because what I am planning on the behind is crazy. Okay, I ought to be distracted 100%, but I am not. God is on my side. If you guys understand what this nation is all about, what I'm pursuing now is bigger than everything you guys are seeing. Okay, the fact that I'm teaching you right now, this thing is nothing compared to what we're working on. It's crazy, but I just want to give you guys a hint as best as I can. The goal of this nation is to certify you that you are capable of being a six-figure income earner, whether it's automated or it is personal. But you're not just going to be a person who depends. So what has been the problem I've seen over the years? You guys listen very closely. There are a lot of systems that are all about investing, but not all about education. True. And if you invest in those systems that are all about investing, but not empowering, what happens when the system are no more there? You guys talk to me fast so that I can communicate fast. If you guys are not talking to me, I just take this message away. It's hard for me to bring this message, but I just want to do this before Independence Day. All right. What year? A lot of people make money, a lot of people lose money. But that shows that investment is the key to wealth. So anything that comes as investment is highly accepted. You can't stop it. People will always be victims of investing. It is the key to wealth, investing, knowing how to invest. So learning trading is a key to investing because now you can invest in yourself and not be a victim of the outside. So investing, you guys listen to this very, very carefully. Investing is why you are trading. Okay, so that you can now be, because you're scared of investing in other people, you now want to learn the skill to trade, to invest in yourself. 100, if you agree with me. Okay, that is why you're learning the skill. So little did you know that what is pioneering the learning is the investing. So investing system have not served you, so you not think trading system will serve you. Hence, you came from a trading, did they serve you? Sorry, my network. You guys, you listen closely. Where did you guys listen to? All right. Yeah, what I said. So most of you have been exposed to trading system, which you now think if I now learn the trading, okay, I can invest in myself. But let's really say the truth. Has trading system really helped you? Out of, and I'll tell you why. Okay. It will give you the picture, but it doesn't really help you because the two has to go together. Okay. I can mentor you in trading, but if I don't mentor you in investing, you cannot become an investor if you're not mentored to be an investor. Am I correct? Okay. So what is my priority now? You can see that I'm dishing out everything I have to do education without holding back. Because why? My biggest prize to you is my ability to mentor you in investing. And how can I mentor you in investing? This gives you a picture of what we're writing on. What we're doing right now is we want to be an ecosystem of education, automation, and investing. So what would be the story of someone who's in Power Nation? You spend a year with us, you're going to have a portfolio of investing while you're learning the skill. That is the proof of mentorship. We want to give everybody a proof of mentorship. You stay with Power Nation for a period. So let's say over now, next 2025, okay, just being a student of Power Nation, you're going to have a portfolio of a minimum of $5,000 within a space of 1 year, 6 months. It's default being a student. We don't want to make it an option. We don't want to make it something you it's not, it's going to come. So you can say that if I go to this school, before I graduate to a certain level, I have had a portfolio. Who don't want to learn that school? All right. Who don't want to learn that school? That is a school that we are working on right now to make our system a school of wealth, a school of empowerment. That if you attend this school, you're not going to be left with just education. You're not going to be left with just how to bring this education into mentorship or creating a system. So while I wish I can say this thing in your mind to understand it, okay? It's going to be being a student of Power Nation. Before I'm going to get my first certificate, our education is going to cover, it's going to come with a certificate. Before you get certified, you already have a portfolio. And this is going to come through our automation. So you don't have to worry about making money. Just get educated. Making money is going to be automated. Okay. So these are part of things you guys are going to be. You're going to be. You think you're excited right now? You're not. You're not excited. I don't even know how to make you excited. Not until you begin to see some certain things. All right. When I said God is big with us, and a couple of challenges that I saw this period, I laughed behind me and I say, wow, God, I'm grateful. Because why? What we have is big. No system in the world can comprehend what we have, but would have gone far before they are able to comprehend. Don't give up on you right now. And don't play. When we roll out, don't sit. Okay? This is all you've been looking for. It may not look like it on the face right now, but God is intentional. All right. I want to super congratulate every one of you. And have a beautiful weekend. Prepare for the independence. We're having an independent program in the month of October. I'm going to communicate the date. Everyone will want to go all out. But just take this message I just gave you. I gave you as a source of encouragement. Okay. I may just be one person you saw, but they that are with me are far greater than the ones you're not even seeing or seeing right now. It's crazy, you know, and I'm super excited that we have it. We have what it takes to be big in the industry, you know, and a lot of updates going to come in on Monday, a lot of updates. Watch out on the announcement we're going to give in the room over the next couple of hours, and prepare for the updates that are going to be happening on Monday, and recalibrate your activity to be not just someone who attends calls, but you want to be intentional about everything that I've spoken to about on this call. Okay, take this education seriously, and don't get distracted. In as much as what we want to create is going to make you distracted, but be intentional about not being distracted. God bless each and every one of you. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. But I'm going to also see you on our 6 p.m. call. Let me know you're intentional. Proof to me that you're intentional. Show up with 5 guests, 10 guests, all right, on the call that is coming. This is the best time for you to lay foundation for you to create wealth, all right? And don't be someone who acts by what I see, because what you see right now is nothing compared to what you're going to see if you see what you see rightly now. Okay, a lot of you are seeing things wrongly. So if it works, I'm going to move. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to sit around, or I'm going to give up. That is someone who's not walking by faith. If you want to walk by faith, you have to see what you want to see right now, because what you see will show up.